Try to kill Jason and we leave him to die because he can't get any water, right? Okay, so we got the arid desert. The day that we went to shoot, in the morning, the night before, the rain had been so hard it washed out 6 bridges. Literally. We are, Jason and Sam came out in one car, Strother and I in another. And we're standing looking at Lake Peckinpah. As far as the eye can see, Sam is not a happy camper. The bus pulls up, and we stand there trying to figure out what we're going to do. The bus pulls up, the crew gets off, and they're filing to get ready to try to get some work done. And the makeup man that worked with Sam on 3 or 4 pictures walked by, patted him on the shoulder, and said, "Don't worry about it, Sam. We'll get you through this." Sam said, "Fine, I appreciate it." Turned to the assistant director and he said, "Put his ass on the bus." That was the last time we had any, what I say, sincerity on the picture. We fired 60% of the crew on the picture. It was so bad that we kept a limousine on the set to take the person fired that day to the airport. We kept another limo at the airport to bring out the incoming new worker. That, and Max and Sam were 2 of a kind. They fought each other for how long?
I can't remember, it's too damn long.
For the day after, let's say 30 or 40 or 50 years. Max did a trilogy that most of you know, The One-Eyed Sky. Have you ever read it? If you haven't read it, you're backwards. I wanted to do The One-Eyed Sky, which you can't do as a motion picture, but I wanted to anyway. Guess who bought it? Peckinpah. I then wanted to do this, I couldn't get that in my partner. Guess who bought it? Peckinpah. The man was not as crazy as we think. But you are.
I should have cautioned you that if any of the pen
That was on the mountain of Cable Hogan. We were way in the Nevada desert. Magnificent country to me. On barren hills and sand dunes. And right in the middle of shooting, Sam was up way up on a crane. And I hear this guy coming, and he said, "Hey, Motormouth, what the hell are you doing up there?" Well, everybody there was scared to death of Sam Peckinpah. They all thought there would be fire before sundown. Here comes a guy up, blabbering at him just as loud as he can. "What in the hell are you doing up there?" So that's old L.Q. Jones, the way why he got along so Sam. I'm sure he was afraid of him, but he made out like he wasn't. And Sam didn't know the difference, so he just hired him.
I ask you, Mike, because Sam was the kind, he ate everybody. It didn't make any difference. Bill Holden was petrified of him. Chuck almost cut him in 2 with a saber. So, because he got so, and you can't get Chuck upset if he set fire to his foot, but he was sitting there, remember, with the saber. He almost cleaved Sam in 2. So if you're going to stay alive with Sam, you got to stay even with him. And I found out on Major Dundee because Ben and Warren Oates and myself had done something he hadn't told us to do. What you're supposed to do is pay Sam, because he never tells you. You're supposed to know here what he wants you to do. We went chasing down the river. We're coming back. And Peckinpah was furious. We don't know why. He called us every name in the book. We deserved it, of course, but it didn't make any difference. But as I got closer to him, I got madder because of everything that he was saying. So finally, I rode up, and he's up on the platform, remember?
Yeah.
I couldn't get to him, so I stood up on my horse, got on the saddle, climbed up, and I grabbed him by the shirt front, and I said, "You ain't got enough talent to direct me to the men's room." After that, we got along fine.